here, Mermaid Skin. It's kind of like a priming like serum that I like to put on before I use my moisturizer. And this is the Drink of H2O Moisturizing Boost, and it smells lovely and it feels really good on your face.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do that too because Amy has everything. And this is hers though.
It smells so good.
It reminds me of the Tatcha water cream.
Okay, and then we have our base tape. It's also like a hydrating primer. All the primers. And then this is Shape Tape Pore and Prime Balm. It's more primer. We're gonna be so primed.
So primed. Okay, so next I finally have my own product, and it's the Tarte Double Duty Beauty. I think this is, yeah, Shape Tape.
And then I am gonna use for my foundation the Amazonian Clay.
It's really dark. Are you surprised? Did anyone notice in our first video that I didn't do like this entire side of my face? Because I did.
I didn't notice it until we watched it.
I know. Now every time
I look so white.
yeah, you do.
This isn't my shade. It's okay. I brought 2 colors of Shape Tape, so one's tan. Shape Tape's here. This one's like a really light one, and then this one's the one I'm gonna contour with. It's called Tan. Take my beauty blender and blend it in.
Okay, next I'm gonna use 2 different shades of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm gonna use this now. It's the Stay Spray.
After I put on my foundation and my concealer, I always like to put some setting powder on to kind of, you know, set my
And
face.
I'm gonna do that too.
Contour my face with some more powder. It's the Park Avenue Princess.
I'm going to also bronze up my face. So next I'm gonna actually contour like I always do.
I'm gonna use some blush. I have this really fun blush palette.
Oh, and I'm also using the same palette she used in Desert.
I'll use Authentic. I'll do my eyebrows now. Okay, so this is, what is this? This is waterproof brow mousse.
Okay, next I'm also gonna use blush, and I'm gonna use her blush. I think I'm gonna use Dainty. In the blush palette we use this, and it's called Blush Bazaar. For highlight, I'm gonna get into the, how do you say this? Tartiest?
I think it's Tartiest.
Or Tartest?
We're the smartest.
I'm gonna use this shade. I'm really good at this. This one. That was a lot of work.
Okay, I think I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows with a little bit of eyeshadow too. So I'm gonna use this little Tarte lip palette. This was my first eyeshadow palette and I loved it and I like used it today.
Okay, I'm gonna start my eyebrows, and I don't have a Tarte eyebrow product to match my eyebrows, so I'm just gonna use eyeshadow, and I'm gonna use this palette again. This is the clay palette. Use the shade Dunes for my eyebrows.
I'm gonna use Dreamer. Put a little bit of concealer underneath to try to make them look sharp.
So I'm gonna prime my eyelids using the Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Prime. Every time we read things we like read every single word. Like even if we know, like it's literally like what it's called. And so to start my eyeshadow, I'm gonna use the Sugar Rush. So I'm gonna use the shade LA for my transition color. Looks like that.
For my eyeshadow, I'm gonna use the Tarte and Bloom palette.
I'm gonna use the shade Always Now. Looks like that.
I'm gonna use Smarty Pants in my crease.
Okay, next I'm gonna put on Photo Shoot on my lid. Okay, so next I'm gonna use a little bit of concealer, and I don't even know if this is like cutting out my crease, but I'm doing something like that.
I'm going to put the shade Sweetheart kind of under my eye. I'm gonna use the shade Rebel for like to give me a little smoky.
Selfie over top, right where I just put that concealer.
I'm gonna put this color Charmer up under my brow.
Next I'm gonna go in with this palette. I don't even know what it's called because it doesn't say. I'm gonna use the shade Dusk, I think. It's either Dusk or Daybreak.
I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer on my lid. And then I'm gonna put the shade Funny Girl.
Next I'm gonna use the shade Drop Top in this palette again, just to darken up the outer corner of my crease.
I'm gonna go back in with that same Rebel color.
Now I'm gonna use the shade Forever.
I'll highlight my cheeks now. I'm gonna use my Fresh and Frosted palette.
Okay, I'm gonna use some mascara, and I'm gonna use the Tarte Big Ego.
The shade's called Glazed. So I'm gonna do some eyeliner. I have the Man Eater liquid eyeliner.
I'll do my lips now. I'm gonna use that word I can't say again, the lip paint in the color Festival.
I'll go in with the other eyeliner. It's called Sex Kitten. And it's time to do my mascara. Man Eater.
And I'm gonna put some of this lip paint over top of that. It's a little bit shinier. I like a glossier look, and this one's called Flaming Hot.
Use this lip paint. Same thing. She did.
I'm gonna put on more highlighter. I'm gonna use her palette, the Fresh and Frosted. Okay, so here's the finished look using everything Tarte.
If you have any questions about what we used, go ahead and ask.
Yeah, and our next video will be probably our BoxyCharm video.
Yeah,
so
because
stay
it's
tuned.
coming.